Here are the following personalities: Bam Aquino, Kristen Mariano, Ybañez, Atty. Jake Del Puerto, and Millie De Luna to join us for a quick panel discussion and Q&A. Hello, good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Thank you ha. At nandito tayo live. Kasama natin ang mga friends natin na very much live din. Nagko-comment sa ating Facebook session. Okay po. For Bam, what made you decide to co-found this startup with Ten and the rest of the team? Bam.
Well, PJ, unang-una, they came to me, I think it was 2019, no? Not 2020. Ganoon na katagal. And they had this great idea, which was, how can we help people get jobs? And how can we do it through the power of referrals, which is so Pinoy. Di ba? I mean, kahit ako, my first job, I think I got it because yung tita ko, kaibigan nung head nung organization. So even I was referred at some point, so when I was 21 years old. So when they came to me with that idea, parang everything just clicked. And from mentoring them, they invited me to really be part of the founding group. And we've been working on this for over a year already. And now it's ready for the public. And we really hope that this can really help a lot of people. May mga nagsabi, no, na hindi ba malas na ilo-launch to siya during a pandemic? But I was saying na actually, baliktad, no? Because it's a pandemic, mas relevant yung PasaJob na yon. So we hope we'll really be able to help a lot of people.
Amen. Thank you, Bam. Ito, next question for everyone naman ito. Anyone can answer, ha? What can we expect from PasaJob in the coming weeks or months?
Sige.
Okay, sige, Millie, go.
Hi, good afternoon. And I want to say good afternoon also to everyone in the chat. Grabe. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys see, ang dami nagme-message from all parts of the Philippines. Hello! Okay, so well represented tayo. Alright, so an exciting thing that we're going to do is really roll this out and communicate the benefits of PasaJob to a lot of communities out there. So we've heard from Nikki, we've heard from Jonathan, and then they're going to extend this wonderful app to their communities. But we will expect more and more PasaChamps to come in. So, from the word nga PasaChamps, like, we really mean what we say, that we will champion this cause that we have and what we're fighting for, which is employment and connecting people to opportunities. So, that's for me.
Okay, amen. Nice, nice. Okay, ito naman, a question. For Dan, ito, what makes referral so powerful naman for employers? Kasi kanina, di ba, nabanggit ni Bam na ito as potential employee. Pero as employers naman, what makes these referrals powerful? 10.
Okay, so in the Philippines, about 40% of companies have their own employee referral programs, pero manual. But to answer your question on why referrals, no? A lot of studies point to referrals being cost-efficient way of attracting talent, but at the same time, it's also a retention tool. So the employees that you reward will actually be rewarded by monetarily, but they also stick around longer. And in fact, a lot of studies point to referred candidates staying longer in a company rather than non-referred candidates.
Yun.
Yeah.
So, Ten, since ikaw na rin yung huling sumagot, no? What can we expect from PasaJob in the next coming weeks and months, Ten?
Yeah, so along those lines of employers and employees engaging employees, so far we've talked about PasaJob as a job board, but there's another component that we are equally excited about. It's the business-to-business component of PasaJob, which is actually using PasaJob as an employee referral platform, no? So it's for internal employees. We're going to automate a lot of the manual processes. For example, yung manual tagging ng CVs, no? So right now, may database na minemaintain yung mga HR in order to keep track of the CVs that are submitted by their employees. So manual yun. Manual din yung payout system. You know, when people get paid, they have to manually prepare checks and keep track of the payment dates, no? With PasaJob, all of that is automated. Aside from that, and lastly, no, the updating of the candidate status is automatic with PasaJob. So what that means is that hindi na makukulitan yung mga HR kapag kami yung nagtatanong sa kanila na, kumusta na ba yung di ba? Ang dami nagpa-follow up sa HR na, kumusta na ba yung status ng referral ko, di ba? Nag-apply na ba sila? Nag-ano ba sila? Nag-progress na ba yung application nila? With PasaJob, as you saw in the video earlier, it's actually automatically updated yung status ng application tsaka ng prefer mong candidate.
Ayun. So wala na palang kulitan factor, no?
Mababawasan na. Kasi transparent siya sa app eh. Makikita mo siya real time.
Ang ganda. Okay, ito naman, Eddie, kasi I'm sure meron ka ring exciting na news. Ano bang may expect namin from this app, from PasaJob itself in the next coming months and weeks? Eddie?
Yeah, just to follow up lang sa sinabi ni Ten actually, to help us get more companies to boost or start their ERP, yung employee referral program, we're integrating with Payrollerr, a comprehensive HRMS and payroll system. So this will allow hiring managers to submit a manpower request form, which easily gets converted into a job post through the HR's access, so that employees are able to see all the available rules internally and the corresponding referral fees.
Uy, very, very exciting ah. Sige, isa-isahin ko na lang kayo lahat ah. Attorney Jake, kayo naman, ano masasabi nyo? Ano ba yung mga expect natin in the next coming weeks and months? Attorney Jake?
Yeah, from the operations side, we're very excited kasi we're building and creating meaningful partnerships. Alam mo, kami rin pinapasahan. Kumbaga, pinapasahan kami ng mga quality companies that we build business relationships. So we're very excited entering into those partnerships with them.
Amen. Okay. And now, balik tayo, Bam. Kasi sinasabi nila, parang meron na yatang app na ganyan, pero hindi ko sure. Pero ito ang tanong ko sa inyo, Bam. What makes PasaJob different from other job portals? What do you think, Bam?
Well, yung tagline natin is apply, refer, get paid, no? I think yung pangatlo dyan yung medyo kakaiba, no? Merong job boards where you apply, merong job boards where you refer, but where you apply or you refer and you get paid as part of that process, yun yung medyo kakaiba sa atin. So, you could actually engage with the app not only as somebody who's looking for a job, pero baka kasi isa kang type of person na marami kang kilala, marami kang classmate, marami kang Facebook friends, you're basically monetizing your contact list and you're helping people get jobs, no? That aspect where yung referral fee gets shared across everybody na nag-effort to find somebody else a job. I think that's something that is unique to PasaJob and something na talagang kailangan natin sa panahon ngayon, no? We have so many examples these days of Filipinos helping each other. Isama mo na yung PasaJob dyan, no? Because pag nag-effort ka to look for a job, not just for yourself, but for people around you, and you're able to get them that job, ang laking bagay niyan, especially these days. Now, yung bonus na lang dyan is that as you're able to do that, you're also able to get rewarded. And I think that's one of the unique things about PasaJob and very relevant things about PasaJob these days.
Agree. So, ibig sabihin, maski may trabaho na ako, Bam, pwedeng sumide hustle pa ako by referring right people. O, di ba? So, in effect, kumikita pa rin ako maski, di ba, refer lang through my mga friends. So, mga influencers dyan, no? Pwede yan.
Yes. In fact, ilang tawag namin dyan, PasaChamp, di ba? Magiging PasaChamp ka talaga niyan, no? Even if you're not looking for a job, pero naghahanap ka ng sideline or gusto mong tumulong sa mga kaibigan mo, you know, sa barkada, kasi di ba there's always that one friend who keeps in touch with everyone. Di ba? Alam yung birthday, alam kung sino yung kinasal, alam kung sino yung nag-break. Di ba? Yung taong yun, kung ikaw yun, perfect ka for PasaJob dahil talagang makakatulong ka sa marami mong kaibigan.
Ayun, no? Okay, pagkakitaan na natin, no? Yung mga Facebook friends natin. Okay, thank you. And now, hingin ko naman yung opinion, Eddie. Ikaw naman, what makes PasaJob different from other job portals? What do you think?
Yeah, so basically one of the things that we're most proud of is that basically our technology is patented, no? Our referral system is long chain in nature, so this means that you don't just reach the immediate network of people, but their network as well. So a unique link is created basically each time a referral is made. That alone let us stand out from not just other job platforms, but other referral-based platforms.
Ayun. Since nandito ka na rin, no, Eddie, medyo may technical akong itatanong sa inyo, ha? And I'm sure, tinatanong din to ng ating audience. Ano daw yung mga experience that you drew from in developing the UX or yung user experience itong app na ito? And paano ito nakakatulong at bakit ito mas may appeal sa ating mga Filipinos, itong UX na to, Eddie?
Yeah, because I've co-founded and been affiliated with other local tech companies now, we know how important it is to be a user-friendly and accessible applications. That's why we made the Secure Employer PasaJob app available through the mobile app and through the web. So users can use it on computers as well. So we also ensure that the features we add will be helpful in the applying and referring journeys by hearing out suggestions from our users and factoring this in as we develop the product.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin po pala, hindi lang siya sa mobile devices natin. Pwede rin siya through the browser, no? Okay, thank you, Eddie. At ito naman, tanong ko sa ating Pasa Champs or kaya naman kila Millie, what do you think makes this app fun and functional? At paano kaya ito makakatulong sa sarili nating mga networks? Millie?
Okay, so true to the name of PasaJob, di ba? Parang usually, andun ka lang sa ibang platforms when you're actually looking for a job. So, ang nakaiba dito, di ba? You talk to your friends, you talk to your family about your career, I guess, aspirations. Or minsan, nasa trabaho ka pero naghahanap ka pa rin ng iba, pero hindi ka pa actively naghahanap. So, ang maganda sa PasaJob, let's say kung may kaibigan kang, yun nga, maraming kaibigan at, di ba, gusto niya talagang tumulong sa ibang tao and that person is on PasaJob, that person can see the job listing for you and pass it to you. And then, if we have so many people acting as Pasa Champs, diba? Parang makakonect talaga natin dun sa people who we really know and believe need that opportunity right now or, you know, want a boost in their career. So, it's very personal. It's not like the other job boards na parang andun ka lang kasi kailangan na talaga eh, diba? It can be something that you always have on, that you always revisit if you care about your friends, diba? So, you know, you can either, even if you're not looking, you can be that person that helps connect other people. So, on that note, sobrang fun pa lang. And I see in the chat, there are so many people who love to connect people who are already on Facebook all the time. Why not be already on PasaJob all the time, di ba? Pwede rin.
Exactly. So, susunod dito, pagkatapos ng ating media launch, Millie, ang una ko nang gagawin, kamusta kayo dyan sa mga Viber groups ko? Kamusta kayo dyan? Sino kailangan ng trabaho, bros? Di ba? Message me, PM me, di ba? Thank you, napakaganda nito. And I'm sure, na-inspire din ang ating comment section sa Facebook. Ito naman, babalik ako kay Jake. Jake, medyo technical ulit, ha? Kasi di ba, lalo na pa ngayon, na babalitaan natin yung mga ibang social media platforms, mga email platforms, nagkakaroon ng mga data breaches, local and international. Paano naman? Safe ba tayo dito sa app na to, Jake?
Yes, from day one, we made sure na we are legally compliant. So we designed the whole platform. We call it privacy by design sa mga data protection officers. So we always think every step of the way to protect personal data. So we installed mga firewall, encryption, and all of those mga security measures to ensure that the breach won't happen. Yeah.
Amen. So, safe tayo dyan, ha? Okay tayo, ha? So, yung mga nire-refer ko, secret lang, atin-atin lang yun, ha? At saka yung, yung referral fee ko, atin lang yun, ha? Baka masilip ng mga friends ko, eh. Okay, so safe na safe tayo. At ito naman, may tanong ako kay Ten. Ten, kasi kanina, nabanggit natin at naitanong ko sa inyong lahat, ano yung vision natin in the next coming weeks and months. Ito naman, medyo lalawakan natin yung vision natin. What is your long-term goal for PasaJob, Ten?
Well, we want for PasaJob to have a far-reaching impact on people in terms of the number of persons that we're able to provide work and earning opportunities for. So this is in terms of the jobs that are there and also in terms of the referral fees. So we want this to be across many industries, many geographies, and even many types of employers. No? So hindi lang yung mga malalaking kumpanya, pero pati yung mga MSMEs and even individuals who are looking for services. For example, a tutor o kaya naghahanap siya ng private nurse. So this is something that we really want for people to use as a way to connect to other individuals and get the best people that they could get, because may isang kakilala sila, no, na alam nila, kilala nila yung friend nila and that person will endorse that friend to the potential employer. So, yeah.
Okay, very good. Pagkatapos talaga nito, sirs, talagang, and ma'am, talaga mag-re-refer na ako, ha. So, ano lang to, secret lang to, pag magre-refer na ako, yung mga friends ko, get ready And at this point, kanina po kasi mga questions from the comment section sa mga guests natin. Ngayon naman, we will move forward to the questions from the media. At ito po again, let me remind all the friends from Zoom and the other platforms na you can please type in through the chat box ang inyo pong mga katanungan, and we will answer as many as we can. At ito po, meron tayong first question from the media. Bam, how does this venture daw play into your advocacy for employment and entrepreneurship, Bam?
Well, ano naman, tuloy-tuloy naman yun, the support for our MSMEs are there, the support for Filipino families will always be there. And if you look at the surveys, kung magtanong ka sa mga kababayan natin, yung una talagang sasabihin nila na problema is really kung paano tustusan yung mga gastos, their income, that's really number one right now, apart from health, of course, it's really the incomes of our countrymen. So palagay ko itong app na ito, even though it was developed before the pandemic, parang yung role niya at yung relevance niya mas naging importante during the pandemic. So we hope to really roll this out and be able to connect people, help people get jobs, help people find sidelines, and at the end of the day, matulungan natin yung ating mga kababayan na naghahanap ng more ways to earn.
Ayun. So, ibig sabihin, Bam, ako personal lang to So, ibig sabihin, kunwari ako, hindi ko pa kinakareer mag-job hunt, bigla akong ni-refer ng friend ko, tapos biglang nag-reply na agad yung employer, uy, okay kayo. So ako, parang bawas trabaho sa akin yun. Aba, nagkaroon ako ng job offer, maski hindi ko siya kinakareer. So, napakaganda niyan. Lalong-lalo na ngayong pandemya, Bam. Ito naman, may next question tayo from the media, and this is towards 10. Why did you decide daw to focus on employee referrals then?
Okay, because as I mentioned earlier, about 40% of companies are in the Philippines have employee referral programs, Kaya lang, marami doon manual pa rin. And so this is what we want to automate because we want to save companies time and resources that would be better put to use if they had a system which would automate this employee referral, their employee referral programs.
Ayun. Ito rin, 10, merong humabol na message. Oh, yes, does anyone want to add to that? Okay tayo, sige. 10 ulit. This is from our media friends, Florencia Husay. Are jobs available majority work from home? Kasi ito, nakikita ko sa comment section natin tipong, sakto yan kasi I'm taking care of my kids. Sakto yan kasi, nag-homeschool ako or gina-guide ko sila sa kanilang online schooling. Sakto yan kasi summer bakasyon na ng mga bata, walang magbabantay sa kanila. So, what do you think, Ten?
So far, sa mga nakita namin, maraming mga companies nag-aalok ng work from home Yeah. So, yes.
Wow, good news yan So ibig sabihin, kunwari ako ay available from nighttime onwards, pwede pa akong sumideline or job, rumakit, o kaya naman magkaroon talaga ng full-time work after nung regular employment ko, Tama naman kasi pwede namang work from home di ba?
Pwede. Tsaka pwede ka ring mag-refer na lang. Wala namang gastos, wala namang cost yun sa'yo. Walang investment in terms of time or, money. And then, as you participate in the platform, kanina nga merong pasa points, You get to earn points, which will also earn you rewards when you land in the leaderboard system.
Ayun. Nakakatawa nga dito sa comment section natin sa Facebook, may nakasulat i-refer ko kayo, basta open-minded kayo. Okay. Ito, to Eddie naman daw, you're very experienced daw in the tech space. Ito po ay, again, from the media ano daw ang potential na nakita mo sa PasaJob that made you co-found this app, Eddie?
Yeah, because basically sa tech na startup kasi, what's very important is the scalability. Like the good thing with this is, although like we're starting lang muna sa NCR, this can actually be easily adopted along the regions because for example sa ERP natin, all we need to do lang is partner with some companies. And then the employees of that particular company will now become our initial users. So, grabe siya kadali scale. And this idea is actually, sasabi nga ni Senator Bam, exportable to other countries. Kasi like the referral na concept, it's applicable talaga hindi lang sa Philippines but sa lahat. So, we can easily scale this here nationwide and international.
Amen. Kasi tama naman po, hindi lang naman tiga NCR ang naghahanap ng trabaho at mga employers na NCR ang naghahanap din ng mga staff, no? So, all over the Philippines yan. So, I am with you, with your vision. Ito naman, Millie, it was mentioned before na you came up with this app last year. At kamusta naman, from last year to now, ang reception ng mga tao, ng mga employers at mga communities, Millie?
Oh my God, well, so, last year, diba, we started doing creating this app, and it's wonderful because it's been such a learning process. Looking at, testing this out with different communities and seeing ano ba talaga yung features that matter most, diba? So the team has been very, very vigilant about paying attention to what parts of the app to enhance and to evolve. So ang maganda dito is we feel like we have launched in the right time na nakapili na talaga may ng ano yung essential parts ng app, yun nga yung apply at refer button, making it really easy for everybody to do, making it seamless to do, and at the same time parang nakapala na rin at na-deepen na rin namin yung layer of nation building that we want here. That's why we're doing this today, diba? So we're doing this today because we want to extend this to as many communities as possible, and we know it's not going to be an easy thing to teach. Alam natin, ginagawa natin tong madalian sa Facebook, diba? Parang sinishare natin, tinatag natin yung mga kaibigan natin. Pero bago tong ginagawa natin. Kaya kailangan talaga natin ng maraming tao, parang all of you as much as possible to help explore the app and to help understand how to refer and to buy into the idea na mas dadali yung buhay natin kung lahat tayo may PasaJob at makakatulong pa tayo. Yun.
So, nabanggit mo, Millie, mas dadali yung buhay natin. Kasi nga, di ba, kunwari ako, friend of a friend, ni-refer ako, maski nasa bahay lang ako, uy, may job offer, pwede yan. Ngayon naman, babalik ako kay Ten. Kasi may katanungan sa Facebook eh. Ito ay galing kay Porsche Hole. Yung PasaJob po ba different from a headhunter? Or mapapalitan niya po ba ang isang formal na headhunter? What do you think, Ten?
Hindi naman. So, walang kailangan na overlap dun sa dalawang grupo, no? Because may role na ginagampanan yung mga headhunters. Kasi pinoprofile nila yung mga candidates, they do all of those services for the company, no? Which is different from PasaJob na essentially parang meron din namang sa PasaJob na matching algorithm, na-rate din naman yung mga candidates based on the qualifications, the fit with the qualifications. But it's still different, no? Headhunters, we welcome them. We want to seek them out as partners because their services can actually be folded into PasaJob later on. Na parang kung may mga kumpanya na naghahanap ng services ng headhunter in terms of profiling the candidates, then it's something that we can offer on PasaJob.
Yun. So ibig sabihin, pwede siya ma-integrate, no? Sa
pwede siya ma-integrate, yes. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So, ibig sabihin, kuwari ako, headhunter ako, parang pwede ko pang dagdagan yung services ko through PasaJob. Di ba? Kasi, either way, yun din naman ginagawa ko di ba?
Tama. So, you can offer your services on PasaJob, actually.
Ayun.
For the companies who want to engage an executive search firm's services.
Amen. Okay, kanina sa opening ni Bam, nabanggit niya in one way or another, lalo na when he was starting out, he was referred by a friend or a family member for a job. Ngayon naman, aside from Bam, no, meron ba sa inyong na-refer sa isang trabaho and talagang umunlad yung buhay nyo because of that mere and very simple and basic na referral? Anyone can answer aside from Bam, kasi nasagot niya na kanina. Okay, anyone from the
Hirap
audience?
kasi mga kasama ko, puro mga entrepreneurs eh. Hindi nagtrabaho, hindi naging empleyado eh.
Hindi naman, si Ted. Of course, in my young...
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, in my younger years, in lawyering, of course, you always ask, saan law firm open, or if merong target na law firm, you look for kung sino yung mga nandun, and then try to reach out sa Facebook, uy, may opening ba kayo, pwede pa refer. So yung mga ganun. So I was one of the benefactors doon, targeting for a particular law firm, and then good thing na may kakilala, and then you get endorsed sa firm na yun.
Oh, amen, amen. And ako, sasagutin ko na rin yan, no? Dahil yun nga, naitanong na rin. Alam niyo po ba, itong pag-host ko, ni-refer lang din ako niyan. Tapos, naging voice actor ko dahil sa referral din. So, kita nyo, di ba talagang, lalong-lalo na po sa Pilipinas, di ba? Kumbaga, mahalaga yung networks, di ba? Para umunlad ang buhay natin. Okay, ito naman, balik tayo kay Bam. And, how has it been working with this team so far? Anong part doon or meron ka bang excitement na nafe-feel? Bam?
Meron. No? This was actually the first startup I joined after politics. So I'm always so happy to see everybody here. Our board also, yung board of directors na namin. Iba talaga yung energy when you're working in a startup. It brings me back to my days before politics na maliit lang yung grupo, pero mataas yung mga pangarap. I just want to add something. I just want to add to something that Eddie had said, no? Hindi lang siya pang Pilipinas, no? This could really be a contribution of the Philippines to the world.
Wow, yeah.
No?
Wow.
The idea of referring a friend because may job opening, universal yun no? It's very Pinoy, but I'm also sure it's also very Indonesian, very Malaysian, very American, very, I think all cultures have that. Kung merong may tutulong, you go the extra mile of referring somebody. So I'm really hoping that itong PasaJob, kaya pinili na namin yung salitang PasaJob whether nasa Pilipinas ka o nasa ibang bansa ka, maiintindihan mo pa rin 'di ba? PasaJob. So we're hoping this can really be a contribution, a homegrown contribution to the world. And that energy, that excitement, talagang it really is in all of our meetings, and even in this launch, ako tuwan-tuwa ako just to be part of this group. So lahat tayo dito may mataas na pangarap for the company, but also for what it can do for our countrymen and our country.
Okay po, ito informal question. May opening pa po ba kayo sa board of directors, sa investments?
Si Ten, kung si Ten yung nag-refer sa'yo, meron.
Pwede. PasaJob sa PasaJob mismo. Gusto ko natin. Ito po, very, very basic. Pero ito po, actually, marami pong nagdi-DM sa akin Sabi niya, can I refer my brother or sister? O medyo jahi naman yun. Kasi pwede ko naman sa pag-applyin, pero dadaan pa sa akin yung referral. What do you think?
Fine, no problem. Walang conflict yan. You can refer, well, ito rin kasi, you can refer as many friends as you want. But don't forget that the referral fee will only transfer to you kapag nakuha sila. So it makes better sense na i-refer mo yung talagang pwede. 'Di ba? Huwag tayo mag-refer ng sobrang layo kasi the chances na makuha rin yung taong yon will be small, no? But kung yung kapatid mo, yung boyfriend mo, yung girlfriend mo, swak naman dun sa trabaho, i-refer mo na and you can get the referral fee. Yung minamahal mo sa buhay, may trabaho pa.
Amen. Gusto ko yan, no? Kumita ka na, meron pa siyang trabaho. Oh, yes. Okay po.
TJ, if I may, I want to
yes,
add
Millie.
lang also.
Yes.
So we want to encourage that actually. Parang that's very much encouraged here in this app. Kasi, di ba, parang unlike other apps where, di ba, napakamahalang job post. Alam naman natin na 6,000 at least per job post. At like what we saw as an example kanina, hindi ka sure na kung anong quality ng mga candidates at hindi mo pa sila kilala, di ba? Ang maganda dito is, di ba, we really designed this to incentivize the person who connected us to the app. So you only have to pay a 15% processing fee, but the rest of it that you put and ikaw bahala sa fee na gusto mo ilagay, mapupunta talaga dun sa people or the link or different people that help you get to your candidate. So yes, i-refer niyo po ang bayan. Go.
Oo. Nakakatawa nga po, may nagdi-DM sa akin tsaka sa mga groups ko. Pwede ko bang i-refer yung mga tambay dito para wala na masyadong tambay sa may amin? Ito po.
Kung yung job opening para sa tambay, why not? Diba? Baka naman swak sa kanilang job description.
Exactly, kasi nga yun nga.
Let's clarify, yung sinasabi ni Millie na fee, that's the employers, no? Of course, like other job boards, the employers will have to pay a fee, no? Even though it's much less than the current market rates. Sila sa kanila manggagaling yung fees. For the referrers and for the applicants, wala pong bayad yan. It's free.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
amen.
free.
At ito po, nagwa-wild po yung comment section natin kasi apparently marami palang OFWs, marami palang nag-tune in outside of the Philippines. So before I even move forward, bapatiin ko po kayo. Magandang umaga, hapon, or gabi sa inyong lahat wherever you are in the world at mabuhay po kayo. Thank you for your service, ating mga minamahal na OFWs. Kasi po yung katanungan nila, ito po bang PasaJob okay po ba sa mga returning OFWs? What do you think?
Pwede. Pwede. Both as referrers or applicants, pwede siya. Wala po siyang geographical boundaries, no? Kung nasa ibang bansa ka but you're on the app and you're referring your family and friends na nasa Pilipinas, pareho po yung pareho yung proseso pong yan. Wala pong pinagkaiba. And kung kayo rin, pauwi na kayo at mag-a-apply kayo through the app, maganda rin. In fact, you can tell, sabihin nyo na sa mga kamag-anak ninyo, o tingnan nyo yung PasaJob, maghanap na kayo ng trabaho na bagay sa akin kasi gusto ko na umuwi, di ba? So why not, no? Pwede rin siyang gawin na gano'n.
Wow, nakakaiyak yan. As in, wow, kasi talagang, nagwe-well yung mata ko. Kasi, again, may hugot ako dyan. I have family, I have friends who are outside of the Philippines who are talagang very excited at saka nagdadalawang isip, babalik ba ako? Is there a job waiting for me? So, ibig sabihin, pwede pala nilang gawin yun. Wherever they are in the world, basta't nasa app sila. Or number 2, pwede silang umuwi dito and para nasa job market din sila. Pwede silang available to be referred to be in a particular job. And ito po, last question na po mga kaibigan, and this is towards 10. So we have some excited employers to start their PasaJob employer journey. Okay po. So how much do employers, ito po para clear po, ito po yung sinabi kanina ni Pam. So number 1, how much do employers need to pay? And number 2, how can interested employers post jobs in the app? 10, go.
Okay, so on the first part, on how much, it can be any amount from 500 pesos.
Wow.
So, bakit namin binaba na ganun? It's in order to encourage every type of business, kahit yung mga neighborhood cafes na naghahanap ng barista, na mag-put up ng 500 pesos to get the barista that they want, knowing that the 500 pesos will go to the barista anyway. Diba? So, ganun siya. So, any amount, we're not putting a cap or a limit, kasi meron namang mga cutthroat industries na gusto nilang mag-bid for talent. So it can be anywhere from 500 and there's no upper limit, no? So eventually the market will settle at an equilibrium point kung ano talaga yung bagay na referral fee for that position. So number 1. On the other question, sorry, I missed
how can interested
yeah,
employers
yes.
post
Okay.
jobs in the app?
So they can post jobs by 2 ways. Number 1, they can post them directly. So there's a credit card facility. So kung gusto nilang magbayad via credit card, that's they're very welcome to do so. But they can also reach out to us. By reaching out to us, essentially we can help them post the jobs for them kasi hindi naman lahat ng employers techie, no? We can help post it for them, and it can be a send bill arrangement in that case. So meaning to say that we will just bill them for the job post that they have eventually.
Amen. Napakaganda nun. Yung sinabi mo yung mga employers, hindi lahat techie. So, ibig sabihin pala, medyo, maski hindi masyado niyang naiintindihan, no? Or okay naman, hindi niya kayang i-navigate by himself or herself yung app, pwede siyang magpatulong sa inyo, itong mga employers na ito. So, thank you very much. That ends our question and answer portion.
Thank you, PJ.
Okay, thank you po. Thank you po. Very, very interesting.